Howdy folks, welcome to episode 11. We've got our track finished all the way down to the ore mine, and so what we're going to do today is we're going to try to make the ore mine, the iron ore mine run. So what we need to do first is we need to pick up these. We need to pick up our lumber and whatchamacallit. We need to pick up lumber and the other thing. Lumber, you know what I'm talking about. Timber and lumber or whatever it is, you know, those things. We're going to go pick those up. So I've got the cars on there for that. So we're just going to go pick them up, load them back up to the switch and go the other way to the ore mine. So that should be fun. That's going to be today's goal, and it may be a short episode because of that. We'll see. See what kind of braking we get here. Alright, yeah, looks about right. Alright, cool. And we're going to load up, I guess, the first car with beams. That's what it is, it's beams. I knew that. Of course I knew that. Why wouldn't I know that? It's my railroad. Alright. And yeah, so we're going to load up with beams, and then we're going to take the beams and the lumber up to the... Why didn't that load? Is this loading them in the wrong car? Is it loading them in that car? Okay, there it goes. Alright. That's interesting. It was between cars, so it was loading in whichever one. Right? Let's see. One more, and then we can move up to the other... Yeah, we can move up and grab the lumber. I figured we'd take two of these in one or the other because you can fit twice as many on, on a thing. So, all right. So that way we get some of both, and it can start producing iron. Now the thing is, like I mentioned in the bonus episode, we did a bonus episode obviously where we finished up the track. But like I mentioned there, we're going to have to finish the smelter before we can actually bring iron to the smelter to make money. So yeah, we're going to be able to produce iron, but we're not going to be able to make any money with it. So there's that. Alright, let's see if that'll get us up there a little bit more. I think that'll do it. Let's see. It should, yeah, that'll load. That'll load. Okay, so we got to load 6 of these onto here, and then we can back up and go. So now with our things, we can actually do, we can bring the train up there and then back it on the other track and then bring it back this way. And so we can actually reverse the trains now if we want to. But what we're going to do is we're going to back up and we're going to go up the hill forward. So we're going to back up to the Y, or to the intersection there. That's not a Y. All right. And do that. You can do it. So we'll get these loaded up. And how much do we have? How many of these? Wow, we actually filled it up, didn't we? Cool. So that's why there's logs sitting in there. So I made a couple runs. We did 2 log runs on the in the bonus episode also, so that we'd have all this stuff. How many of these? Yeah, cool. They're staying full for right now. Check that out. The stock is full. That's really cool. All right. And yeah. So then we don't see, they just used a couple more logs, it looks like. Because yeah, they're refilling them every time. Awesome. So what we can do is we can bring like 100 more logs over here, and then as we take stuff out of here, the logs just do that. So we'll probably do more log runs in bonus episodes. We might do one in one of these episodes too, but yeah. Okay, so let's make sure brakes are off, because we're going to be going up a 3% grade. Brakes are off. Brakes are off. Yeah, it's one thing if we're dragging the if we're dragging the cars because I'm an idiot, and we're dragging the cars on flat ground or whatever and not making it to full speed. But yeah, with this on here, I think we're going to want to get as much power as we can. So yeah, it should be fun. We're going to see how well this does up the hills. I mean, we've gone up some hills like that. It's just the hills are a lot longer. And at the very end, I did have to make it a 4% as you saw in the last episode. So, yeah, we're going to see how well it does. If you didn't watch the last episode, then you need to go back and watch it. Alright, and then we need to go back past the other switch. Okay. We'll just let it coast a little bit here. We'll need a little bit more gas. There we go. I like the little sounds that it makes of the tracks, of the wheels rolling and stuff like that. Alright, and then we're going to hit the brake here, and we're going to jump out and switch the track. And then we're going to do the arc. There we go. Alright. It would be really funny if I jumped out and hit the wrong switch, right? So yeah, at the end of the bonus episode, I totally like brought the empty trainer up here, and I'm like, yay, we're ready to make our run. And I like right after I ended the episode, I remembered, oh yeah, we need to actually get the the goods. Is it me, or does it look like the track is leaning to the side? Does it look like it's angled off from that angle? It does from up here. It doesn't from down here. It looks level here, but it doesn't look level when we're at that angle right there. It's weird. I don't know, it's just, obviously it's an optical illusion, but... Okay, so we're going to try to get all the way up the mountain. There's a tree that might hit that. That's going to suck if it does. Or it might be awesome, you know, either way, right? Yeah, it'll be awesome in the moment, it'll suck in the longer term. Alright, and we're still at level right now. I know, it looks like we're going uphill, doesn't it? But yeah, we're still on level ground. So I can overlay a map, if I can remember, of what we've got. But I think I did that at the end of last episode. So you should be able to see. Let's see, let's go like this, and let's look at the map. So yeah, we're going up here, we're going to take a right, and we're going to go all along that side of that thing. Side of the mountain here. So, and there's a map online that's really cool. There we go. So here we're going across our first big trestle. Now what I did was I did a bunch of the trestles, and we can probably clean up, do more cleanup. I think this part needs to be cleaned up. We need to basically not change the track, but change the under part. There's a little kink there. It doesn't care. We're not going that fast, so. Alright, let's see how fast this thing can do up this hill. It looks like it's doing fine. It's not, we're not like losing speed or anything like that, so I think we're doing okay. I think we'll be able to make it up to 4% too. Cool, and then this is our big iron bridge. I love this iron bridge. I'm probably going to say that every time we go across it, but I like this iron bridge. I wish we could zoom out more so we could see it better. But yeah, that looks really cool. I mean, I'm looking down there, and I can't... I guess there's a couple of them where I can tell it's not touching the ground, but if I look real close. Alright, so we're good on that. We didn't hit a kink there or anything. It didn't do anything weird there. I'm just watching for places in the track where it might do something bad. We'll see. I don't know. We ran at the end of the bonus episode because we ran up the track with the train and then ran down at full speed just to see if it would crash or anything, and it didn't derail or anything like that. It didn't even look like it was close to any kind of problems. So we're actually getting really close. The mine is just around the corner, I think. It seemed like it was a lot farther when we were walking up here to build it. But it's actually kind of fun driving the train up here to get to it. And these trestles, you know what they remind me of? They don't remind me of old trains. They remind me of the roller coasters. Like the American Eagle it's called at Great America in Illinois. Okay, do we have any problems with that? No. Okay. All right, that didn't give us any problems either. That was the one little area, because it kind of straightens out. It's curving and then it straightens and then it curves again, and it kind of does this little crack the whip sort of thing. But, and I'll probably fix it later. I just don't want to fix it now. And then up here, I think this last section of trestle is where it hits 4%. So, I'm not sure if we're on the 4% yet. I don't think we are. No, because it comes into this thing. It's where it hits the concrete here, is where it switches. So we're still at 3%. And then when this bridge hits the concrete, because we basically didn't have enough elevation. We needed to make more elevation in order to get to the platform. We were short by like 20 feet, so it was like half a tree height. And it's like, well, what if we come out across the side? And I didn't want to come all the way out across the canyon or anything, because that would be kind of lame to come out across the middle of the canyon just to make a big loop. So, no, it doesn't seem to be chugging at all. It doesn't seem to be difficult. Okay, here's those trees I was talking about. They're on the very edge of the track. I don't know if the top of the tree is even a collider. You know, I don't know what the collider for the tree is, if it's just at the very base or what. Although you can chainsaw the top of the tree. So, you know, who knows, right? Well, the devs do. But other than that, who knows? Okay, so we've got that. Cool. And then we can drop the regulator a little here. Because this is a little rough. Coming in here, it's just a little bit rough. Whoa, don't derail. Did it derail? No, it didn't. Okay. Oh, yeah, it did. I think it did. I think it did. Right there. That one did, just a little bit. Okay, can we get it up? I think we might be able to get it up there. I think we might be able to get it up there if we gently pull. Oh, did it pull it back onto the track? Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so that is a derailer right there. I need to make sure that I go really slow across that part then. Okay. It didn't do it to the engine, but the engine has different, you know, specs, right? Okay, we're gonna go like this. I'm gonna gently pull. Alright, and we're gonna unload our timber here. We should be able to unload those. Alright, let's make sure that it does. So we're going to go like this. And are we getting money for it? Yep. Awesome. And then this one. It's hard to tell, isn't it? Where is that? Where's the arrow at? Yeah, I'm going to pull the train up more because I don't want to chance it after coming all the way up here. So let's go like this. A little bit more. It should be, yeah, it should be able to pull it. It's on level ground. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to buy 3 cars and try to make it up with 6. So, after we get this unloaded and bring the train back down. Okay, that is better. Let's make sure. 30, 12. Yep, okay, cool. We get 24 for each of those. Alright. This is like $1,800 though, so we're like billionaires, right? $24 is like a month's pay. Alright, we're gonna bring up the last thing. This song always sounds like Every Rose Has Its Thorn or something. I keep thinking it's gonna break into that. A little bit more. You know what? I think we can actually sell the iron at the freight depot, can't we? I think we can. I don't know if we can sell iron ore at the freight depot. If they buy everything or if they only buy specific products. I'll have to look that up. So I think, yeah, what we'll do though is we'll bring up this and we'll bring up, and we'll see what we get as far as our, here. 3084. Okay. 12 per. Okay, so yeah, it's the same It's the same as far as like making money. It's the same either way. They're using 5, 4, 3. Let's see what they do as far as using them up. Is it using them up? There it goes. It's using those up. Is it using them at the same rate is my question, right? Because we brought the same amount of each. We bought 6 of each, and it looks like it's using twice as much lumber. Okay. So we need 2 lumber for 1 beam. Remember that. Alright, and where did this derail? Let's go check this out real quick. See what's going on with this. There's a little thing there. There's a little thing there. I think this is just a little bit too sharp right here. Or it may have been that other corner back there. So what we're going to do is we're going to back out slowly until we get to the thing. Until we get to the hill. And I'm going to save. And we're going to save in slot 7. Continue. Alright, I'm going to make sure it's saved. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Oh, you know what I need to do too? Let's get some more fuel in here. There we go. Alright. Just so we make sure we have. Alright, and we're going to go very slowly backwards. Out of here. Not that slow. Go a little bit faster. So yeah, 2 lumber. We need twice as much lumber as... Okay. And that's in number of cars, not in number of... No, that's right. If we do equal number of cars... Okay, we need to do equal number of cars. Because we did twice as many beams, cars of beams. Okay. So yeah, 1 car of... That's easier to deal with. 1 car of lumber and 1 car of beams. Beams. Not beans. I don't think they're going to make much iron ore with beams. It's right here. I think it's right here on this little curve right here where it's freaking out. Yeah, it is. Okay. Brakes. Can we do anything about that? It's kind of a weird... It's not that sharp of an angle, is it? Compared to everything else? It doesn't seem like it is. Alright, I might have to just... Instead of coming all the way to the, like... Well, yeah, I do need to do that because otherwise I can't hit that angle. So, I guess I'm just going to have to redo that curve completely. Okay, we're not going to do that right now. We're going to reverse very gently. Maybe. See if we can get this to re-rail. Maybe. Can we do it? Is it gonna... Because it's derailed now and we're pushing it off the rail more? I don't know, because is it gonna... Yeah, see, it might just re-rail because the rest of the train is all trying to stay in the same line. So it's gonna get pulled into line, right? Alright. Cool. And let's gently... Yeah, see, we don't even need to give it regulator. It can just gently pull itself down the hill. Alright, let's get out here and see what's going on. You know what would be cool is if there was a thing you could run over. I know they're not going to do that in this game, but it would be interesting if there was a thing you could run over. You put on the track, and when you run over it, it automatically applies the brakes. I bet they have that in like shunting yards or something, right? So they can just push a car down a track and then not have to push it all the way. Just let it go on its own momentum and go do other things while it's rolling its way to the place where it stops. Okay. Alright, our brakes are off. I think we're good. Let's get some speed going here. We'll give it 50% regulator. So yeah, we gotta watch out for the derailer there. We have to be very gentle. I think what we're gonna do is we're going to, yeah, we're gonna have to rebuild that. We'll do that in a bonus episode though. I'm not gonna mess around with doing that. Okay, so I think the rest of the track is fine. We should be able to just run down at full speed. And I think we've hit max speed, so we can just coast. We're on a 4% grade right now. I don't think we're going to go any faster with the engine. We've got our little gravity assist here. Yeah, this is a fun... like I said, I wish you could get the camera to zoom out a little bit farther. Like 2 or 3 more steps even, you know. It'd be fun if you could get the camera to be, like, if you go out this way, you're looking from the other side of the canyon or something. Like you're a really remote observer, or you're somebody standing on the other side of the canyon or whatever. But I guess that's what multiplayer, they're going to be like, that's what multiplayer is for. Okay, now we're back on the 3%. But I think this is what our speed is going to be. I don't think we're going to have any... It seems like we're going faster and faster, doesn't it? No. No, we're not. It's just the curves and stuff that are making it seem faster. And then our 3%, I think, ends at the Iron Bridge. This is where our 3% starts. So, yeah. That's pretty cool. Alright. I like it. And we're not using so much fuel to get back down, so that's cool. I have no idea how much... If we had a speed gauge, we could tell how much regulator we need to maintain our top speed instead of just, you know, wasting it or wasting time. Either way, we're wasting fuel or wasting time. Not that fuel is, like, expensive or anything, but, you know, I know a lot of people are more concerned about conserving fuel or not using more fuel than they need to and that kind of stuff. Alright, so that is... Yeah, see, I think we're at... We might even be level on this bridge. I think this bridge is level. And then I think we were at 2% maybe. Coming up to the bridge at the most. But yeah, we weren't super steep. I can look at the map again and find out what the steepness. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. We're going to go into here. We're going to go to locomotives, and we're going to buy 3 of these. Order. Whoops. And order. Is there a quantity on there? Doesn't matter now, but I thought there was a quantity on there. No, I guess not. Order. Okay. Cool. Do that while the train's still running. That's pretty fun. So yeah, we had to come down and up and stuff a little bit in order to make this work. I think we looked at that last episode. I like this valley. So what we're going to have to do next is we're going to have to go through that valley and take a left up to the smelter instead of taking a right. Instead of taking a right and going uphill to the iron ore, to the iron ore mine, we're going to have to take a left and go downhill to the smelter. That's going to be the next, that's what we're going to do next episode, is we're going to try to build that, because then we can sell our iron ore to the smelter and get the next thing, which I think is the tools, which allows us to open up the coal mine, which then makes whatever it is we need to make to open up the oil thing. Because that's going to be fun when we can get all the different kinds of cars on here and everything. So what we need to do is, our switches are set. Yeah, our switches are already set. So we're okay. Except the switch at the... No, that's right. Yeah, we have to stop at the yard in order to get the starter yard in order to change the switches, but these switches are all set the way they should be for us to come out here. Cool. We'll get all 6 of our cars. I almost wish I could bring the log thingies with too, but we'll see how we do with 6 cars. So I was reading, and it was basically in order to wow, that's a sharp corner, isn't it? I'm starting to get a sense of that, of which corners are sharp and which ones aren't. So I was reading, and a train requires, on level ground, requires about 2 to 5 pounds per ton in order to accelerate at a reasonable pace or whatever, which is a lot less than what I consider reasonable in the game. You know what I mean? It's acceleration for people with patience, you know, in real life. Which, you know, I have patience in real life. Just when I'm playing games, I want to get to the fun stuff, right? So, but anyway, yeah, they it's 2 to 5 pounds per ton, and then each there's like an amount each percent grade adds however many, I forget how many pounds, but it's actually a pretty simple calculation as far as that goes. Now, the last place we went was to the yard when we came down here to get these 3 cars, so we should be able to, I should have bought the other 3 and just put them down there so that we didn't have to come all the way down here to get them. But yeah, our switch should be set. We don't have to get out at the first switch, just the ones after that. There we go. Okay, so the white is straight. Yeah, I haven't figured out what the color coding is on that, if there is one. White is straight and red is turn. I don't know. Alright, so this, we need to see which way, where the cars are. White is turn left. See, white is turn on that one. Aw, man, they're on 2 different things. Okay. Alright. We're going to have to go down this one and get these 2. And let's go like this. Put on the brake. Alright, let's go. We're going to go put on the brakes on these cars so that they don't get... There we go. We're going to put the brake on this car so that it doesn't roll when it gets hit. Come on. Oh, it's already on. Okay. Alright, cool. And then we're going to put in a thing here. And then we should be able to just... Yeah, we should be able to... They're playing Grandpa again. Frogging went a courtin', he did right. Come here, kitty! Alright. Watch, I'm going to find out I get a copyright violation for that one. For going kitty? Yeah, right. Twang! There we go. Alright, we're locked on that one. Is that... Oh, cool. The brakes are enough to hold it. Cool. So let's go like this. And then we should be able to lock this one too. Oh, it's not going to go. Okay. Let's go like this. And let's give it more gas. I want to be careful because I don't want to ram this thing off the track, right? I mean, I probably could just re-rail these all in the same rail, couldn't I? Using the menu. Where's the fun in that, though? 56%. We're just going to bump it. Just a little bump. There we go. I think that's it. I think we bumped it. Yep. There we go. Alright, we're going to put a thingy on here. Can we... That one's not going to fit there, is it? No. That's why I put it there. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to pull this up and we're going to re-rail that one because that's a little... there's no reason for them to put it on that track. They could have fit it on the other one. Alright. I know the brake is still on the back train, or on the back car. Alright. So, come out here. Make sure all these brakes are off. 0, 0, 0. Is anybody having an attack over the the brakes not being the same. That car's backwards. Okay, so we're gonna re-rail this one. Let's do this car, and then we right-click. Can we fit it on there? Will it fit? Can we re-rail it here? What's it doing? Huh. It doesn't want to. It's just not gonna let me do it, is it? Re-rail. Flat car. No, it's not gonna let me do it, apparently. Huh. Okay. No, okay. Alright, so let's make sure the brakes are on. Brakes are on. This already has a pin on it. Okay, we're good. Then I guess we get to do it the old-fashioned way. So we gotta pull up all the way past the length of this thing, and then we gotta hit that switch and the other one. I think the other one's already good. Alright. So let's go like this, forward, no brakes. It's another 10 minutes of episode, right? Alright, and then we'll pull up till the back of the car is past that. That switch is good, right? Yeah, that switch is going to go where we need to go. Okay. Almost. Almost. Oh, really? Wow. Really? That was odd. Okay. That was really odd. Yeah, I don't know why it would... I wasn't going that hard. Okay, so let's put the brakes on. No, man, we're right over the switch, too. It means I still have to go forward again. Okay, so let's re-rail. See, it's like, oh, you want to rail something? I'll give you something to re-rail. I'll give you something to cry about, right? All right. Is it going to let me do it? Okay, I've read about this. I've read about this happening to other people, that they can't re-rail a car. Huh. Select vehicle. Rotate. Yeah, it's not letting me re-rail it. I think I need to re-rail it right on the track where it's at. Which means I need to get in the... I need to get in this. I need to detach it. Did I even derail the... Yeah, I derailed the engine too. Nice. Alright. Alright. Okay, so let's re-rail... Whoops. Coming in episode 12, we re-rail everything. Re-rail our porter. We're going to put it up here. Alright, and we're going to put the brakes on in case they're not on. Yep, they're on. Okay. And then re-rail this. Flat car. There we go. Really? It moved it right at the last second. Did you see that? It totally, like... It's like placing blocks in Empyrean, right? There we go. Okay, let's move it up here. A little bit more. There we go. Okay. That should do it. It's on. Alright, and then this one. Re-rail. Flat car. Maybe it's because that piece of track was curved. Will it do it? Yay! Okay, cool. Let's go like this. Can we add a link? Huh. It's not letting me add a link or take one out. I might have to reload. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let me reload the save and see if we can get this to go. So I'll be right back in a second. Okay, we're back, and this is still not... I reloaded but it's not letting me put a pin on that one. So we're going to see if we can get it to happen or not, if it's just not visible or something. So we're going to try it, and then if I can't get it to work, then we'll figure out something else. I'll figure out how what I have to do to get that to happen. Almost. Almost. There we go. Okay, so this one, and then we need to push this back just a little bit. Is that going to push it? A little bit more. Okay, let's get back down here. It's not going to... Yeah, it's not going to let me do it. Okay. Alright, get in the train and turn it. Come on, get in the train. Thank you. Regulator. Alright, so it... No, I checked and they all had their brakes off. Okay, so... This is not going to... I don't know if they were maybe too close. This one I should be able to... No, it took the pin back out. Okay. Yeah, let me try moving that a little bit closer, maybe. Maybe that's what it is. Let's try that, or a little bit forward, so that it's not too close. I don't know, maybe it was... Because I know there's a minimum distance you have to be in order to put the thing in. So let's go like this. Let's see if this will now let me do it. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Apparently you have to be significantly far apart. And then, is there one in the back here? That one's locked up now? No, it isn't. Okay. Alright. So we got to do these real quick. And we're going to go reverse. A little bit more. Let's go like this. Is it really? Is this the regulator here? That's the regulator. Okay. Let's try it now. There we go. Alright, and then we're going to have to pull forward to get that one. So, is it putting the brakes on these maybe? When it re-rails them? No. And no. Okay. That's what I was wondering, is if maybe one of my cars had the brakes on, and that's why it broke coming around the corner. I don't know. I was probably pulling too hard. Okay, so we'll jump back out here. The fun of railroading. There we go. All right, so that one is good. This one is good. This one is, yeah, still hooked up. And this one needs a pin in the back. All right. So as long as we get that one set up, then we're good. Okay. So let's go like this. Reverser. Where's the... I can't reach the reverser. All right. See what speed we got to go here. I know I'm probably being a lot more gentle about this than you really need to be, but... Is that one? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now we should be able to come forward gently. Right? Brakes. Reverser. Okay, let's gently come forward here. Apparently we need to change this corner too. Can we do it? Okay. We can go back. Is this up a hill or something? I don't think this was up a hill. Let's go like this. See if we can push this back a little bit. And then maybe get a little bit of a running start before we hit this corner. There we go. Gently, gently, right? Alright, so now let's try getting this thing moving forward. Jerk. Jerk forward, jerk forward. Okay. And we'll take it easy on the regulator. See if we can get it to go without derailing. It's going to be really fun when we have all 6 of them to come out, right? Although we'll be going in a straight line through the switch on that one. Come on. What's dragging? You sure you don't have brakes on here somewhere? Let's see. I know it's going to happen. It's going to... Here, 0%. 0%. Yep. 0%. Ah, there it is. Okay, that's why. The very last one was dragging. Okay, no, that makes sense of it. I could have swore that I turned that off. Brake. There we go. Alright. That's why. I thought I turned them all off when we came out of the yard. That's totally why it was doing that, though, because it was pulling the it was pulling in a straight line around the corner. The cars go around the corner and the pull happens in a straight line. Alright. Is that going to go? I don't know if it's going to keep going or not. I wanted it to kind of slowly keep going so that I could get to the switch before it and switch it. Alright, so this way. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any specific signal to that. Because that one, the red is going straight, and that one, the red is turning. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's any specific thing to it. 0%. Okay. 0%. See, if the first one's doing that, it's not going to be a big deal. But yeah, if the last one, because then you're trying to pull a rope around the corner, and the rope is just going to go straight instead of around the corner. Alright, we should be able to back into this now. It's getting to where we can't see the back of the train so easily, huh? There we go. Almost there. I should figure out what amount of regulator and brake will make the train move until it hits the thing and then stop. No, 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 no. It's going to go off the end and derail anyway, right? Alright, and then there we go, and we should be able to take that brake off. Okay, cool. That brake is off. This brake is off. Okay. We checked them all last time, so we don't need to triple check. Triple, double check. Double, triple. Okay, let's try this for real now. We've got our real train. Turn off the brakes. Give it some regulator. There we go. Yay. Because I know we made it around this corner before. Yeah, I know we've made it around this corner easily without stuff derailing, but I'm going to slow down anyway. Make sure we have all 6 cars, right? 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it is 6 cars. We have 6 cars. Let's do it. And we need to do this. There we go. Alright. Cool. But then we need to load them all up, don't we? We still have to load all these cars. 3 of each. Yeah, I think this is going to take another episode, isn't it? No, we'll do it this episode, which is going to be a little bit long. probably be a little bit more than an hour. Hour 5 maybe. Something like that, because we're about, what, 45 minutes in? I think I stopped the first segment at 35, so, and we're 10 minutes into the second segment. It looks like it's doing okay. I love the lighting and the shadows and everything with this. That's the cool thing about the trees, is they really make it that much more detailed. And check this out, you can see like the details in the bottom of the trains. They have like all the little rails and stuff, you know? Alright. This is our last curve, so we're gonna coast around this one. Oh, that's why. Alright. Yeah, I kind of figured I was going a little too fast there, wasn't I? Alright. You know what? I'm gonna put all this back together, and I think we are gonna... It's just a mess. Yeah, it tells me where I need to make my fixes, right? Yeah, I think I'm going to put all this together, and then we're going to do the big run in next episode. So yeah, nice anticlimactic ending here. I'm going to put all this back together. We'll do the thing in the next episode, and we'll see you then. Later.